Good morning, beautifully blessed people. I'm doing this message because of a conversation I had this morning in reference to credit sweeps and trade lines. Credit sweeps, we all know that's when they do that freeze on the credit and then they do the deletions and all that other stuff. And then the trade lines, for those who don't know, is when people purchase money for a trade line. Basically, somebody that may have had a credit card for like 10 years, maybe, never been late, balance probably like 50,000, so to speak, and they buy just to be an authorized user. They pay money to be added to that trade line, to that credit card as an authorized user. And once you become an authorized user, add for a month or two, it makes your credit score go up because you adopt that credit history from that particular trade line credit card. So we were having a conversation about, how people are doing all these credit sweeps, and trade lines. And then they'll go to a bank or apply for a credit card because at that moment, when you adopt that credit history or when you do that sweep and knock your credit clean, your score shoot up, so you go and apply for a credit card under your name. Now, you may get approved for that credit card because, like I said, your score is going to jump a number of points. How many, it determines on what comes off your credit as far as the credit suite and, the history of that credit card. So all of that is determined how many, plays a factor into how many points your score will jump. Well, long story short, you go and apply for that credit. You get approved. Let's say you get approved for like a $10,000 credit card. Did you know that later on, probably like, I want to say a month or so, probably a month, maybe 2 months down the line, that lender that you got that credit card from, let's say, just hypothetically speaking, it's Credit One, Capital One. Let's say Capital One. Capital One might do a soft pull that you don't even know about on your credit. So you just apply for a credit card because you did the trade line or the credit sweep and your score jumped XYZ number of points. So you get approved for that credit card. Then they do a soft pull to check your credit because these creditors, these banks, these credit card companies, they're hip to that trade line and credit sweep stuff. Now with the credit sweep, once they do that soft pull 2 months down the line, nothing may not have popped up just yet. But once they do that soft pull and your stuff pop back up on your credit report, because credit sweeps are not guaranteed. The items that were deleted, they mysteriously pop back up on your credit report. Or when you do that trade line, that person you only do that trade line for a month or two just to boost your credit. And then that person take you off as an authorized user. And then that Capital One do that soft pull. And they see that, oh, no, this person don't have that account anymore that got them approved for this amount of money. So now they're going to decrease your line of credit. Because that trade line is no longer listed on your credit report. Because once an authorized user remove you, that trade line comes off of your credit report. And then once you do a credit sweep, if this making any sense to y'all, because I'm all over the place. I'm trying to stay focused, keep my eyes on the road and stuff. Once you do a credit sweep, like I said, credit sweeps are not guaranteed. They may work at the moment, but if your account is red flag as fraud and that stuff is put back on your credit report, you can no longer dispute those items again. You have to wait that period out. So if it's inquiries, you got to wait 2 years for that stuff to fall off. If it's a derogatory account, You have to wait that 7-year period. You cannot dispute those items anymore. So these credit suites, like I said, some people get caught, some people don't. But they're not 100% guaranteed. That's why you should use the credit laws. The credit laws when fighting your credit, when disputing your credit. You know what I mean? Because credit bureaus and collectives, they put a lot of inaccurate information on credit reports. You just got to know how to read it. You just got to know how to read that stuff and know what to look for the inaccuracies. You understand what I'm saying? Because like 80 to 90% of the time, your credit report is listed wrong. A lot of the items that's listed on there is listed wrong. So just be mindful when y'all y'all see these trade lines and you see people doing credit sweeps and all that other stuff, because y'all go ahead and pay all them thousands of dollars to get them credit sweeps and pay all them hundreds of dollars to be added to a trade line just to get approved for something. And then you get that approval, and then, like I said, these lenders and these credit card companies are hip to these, trade lines and things of that nature. People being added as authorized user, people buying into being added to people credit cards. So they're doing soft pulls after you're approved for that credit card. So just be mindful, y'all. I hope that made some sense to y'all, because like I said, I'm all over the place right now. Like, I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road. So much going on out here this morning, but I hope that made a lot of sense to y'all. So my advice to you, if you're going to dispute your credit, do it the right way, man. Do it the right way. Use the credit laws and dispute it the right way. Like, if you have any questions, reach out to me. Sky's the Limit Credit Consultants, LLC. I'm on Instagram, Sky's_the_limit_credit. My personal page, the one and only _Keisha. You can call me at 215-303-5541. If you have any questions pertaining to this video that I just posted, that I just made, I ain't posted yet, but feel free to hit me up. I will definitely sit and talk with you and answer any questions or concerns that you may have. Even if you're, just working on your credit yourself and you just have, you want to know how to go about it or whatever. I'm all for giving out free advice to help everybody else, be put in a better financial situation. So just give me a call. Thank you.